Welcome back to Self-Built. Today I'm going to do a little bit different style of video. I'm going to take you through one of my workouts. One of my favorite ways to train is to do opposing muscle groups and supersets. What I got in store today is chest and back, otherwise known as torso day, because I'll also include some abs and some lower back. But the thing I like to do is I really like to shake up my workouts. I mean, as everyone that's worked out for a long time knows, that workouts can get pretty stale. And about every 2 to 3 months or so, I just completely change and throw everything on its head. What I was doing last week and about for a few months is I would just do kind of a, I'd call it front day, where I would do chest, abs, little front shoulder, and some buys. And then I'd have a back day and I'd have a leg day. I'm gonna shake up my whole routine, and it's gonna be torso day today. These types of workouts are incredible. There's a reason that Arnold Schwarzenegger would do this, because you get so much blood in your midsection and you get such a good pump. Just feels awesome. The way I gear my chest, I'll have a mid to upper chest day, and then the next time I train chest will be a mid to lower. Same with back. Back is gonna be mostly geared towards pull downs, pull ups today. And then the next time I train back is going to be more row geared. I really like that format because it helps you narrow down on what you want to focus on. And it also changes things up and gives you an immediate game plan of how you want to do things. These are going to be exercises that most home gyms can do. You can also do this at a commercial home gym. So this should be a pretty good one that you can follow along with. So let me finish up my cardio and we'll get rolling.
Our first superset exercises are going to be incline flies and then pull-ups. Make sure you get some warm-ups in before you get into some heavier weight. I really enjoy to squeeze at the top and control the descent. I like to go slower than normal just because it makes it so much harder and heavier. And if you twist your hands in at the top, you'll feel a difference of some more activation, so give that a try too. With pull-ups, it's the same protocol. Really control it on the descent. Feel that stretch and slowly fight it all the way down. If normal pull-ups are pretty easy and you want to make it harder, this is a great way to really fatigue the back and feel great. I like to use wrist wraps when using my power blocks, not because the power blocks are uncomfortable by any means, but it does make it more comfortable. Now we're moving to the second superset, which is going to be incline dumbbell press, and then we're going to be doing pull-ups, but it's going to be a wider grip, so it's going to feel different on all sides. Make sure to keep that weight under control, especially on the bottom, and get a good squeeze at the top, and then explode with the bottom. It really helps maximize using that weight. Here's the third and last superset for chest and back. This is something you can do with 2 individual dumbbells, but since the power block has 2 handles on the bottom, I'm going to use it like this. And what you're doing is basically an incline press with your hands really close together and really focusing on squeezing your inner chest. You don't need a whole lot of weight to get this to be effective. All you have to do is just focus on squeezing that chest and you'll definitely light it up. And the other exercise of this superset is some underhanded mid-width pull downs. With my cables, I have to lean forward a little bit to try to mimic it being more upright. Don't forget to really squeeze at the bottom and slowly let that bar get up just to really make that muscle have to work as hard as possible. Next superset is kind of a finisher of chest and abs. It's going to be some pull downs. My goal is to squeeze my hands together as hard as possible through all the range of motion, and also be pulling with my back too, just to really squeeze and stretch everywhere that I can. And then the next superset is going to be this and just some abs. I believe these are called ab bridges, but either way, I've always been a big fan because you're able to do a crunch and a leg lift at the same time. So I just think of it as multitasking. Biggest tip I can give is keep yourself under control. Squeeze at the top and lower really slowly. It's really easy just to get in the motion of things where you're just trying to go for reps and you're not even feeling the muscles. So if you keep it under control, it'll really help focus on that muscle. And same tip goes for some declined sit-ups as well. Really control going down, and I will almost touch my back on the bench, but I'll just be hovering over it, and then I'll go back up, but not completely. I'll still be flexing at the top, so that way I'm not getting any rest at all, and it kicks my trash. It is such a good way to turn up the heat on these things. Gotta throw some calves in. This is one of my favorite calf exercises. If you have a Smith machine, you can also use this with a barbell. But I'll just put a pad over it, put my legs under it, and I'll just use the floor as the incline. I'll just move my heels back and I just get more of a stretch that way. It's kind of a poor man's calf raise, but boy, does it sure feel good and it is effective.
And that is the end of today's workout. If you haven't tried something like this, definitely give it a try. They complement each other so much. So when your back is full of blood and you're doing a press, it gives you more support and more stability for when you're doing presses. And just to have all that blood in that area feels awesome. You just get such a good pump. A lot of fun. I really enjoy getting back into these. I'm gonna do these for probably 2 months or so, and then I'll switch it up again just because I get used to it after a while. And it's fun to do these types of workouts because I notice that my heart rate's up a little bit higher, and I enjoy that. I like the feeling of like trying to catch my breath a little bit more. I mean, you can of course lower the resting times if you don't want it to be as intense, but it's something I enjoy a lot. But do it the style that you like it so you'll keep doing it and enjoy it. Let me know what your thoughts are on these types of workouts, if you like them, or if I could tweak them to a way that you think would be a little bit better. Don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. It means so much to me. And I thank you guys for watching and all your support. And don't forget to tune in next time for more self-build.